Listen.
Guess where I'm going in May? See you in the Philippines.
Hello guys, I'm Yazik, I'm a singer and a vocal coach based in Warsaw, Poland, and today I will be reacting to climaxes of Listen by Korean, Malaysian and Filipino singers, mostly Filipino singers. I love this type of content. You can see and hear singers belting out the highest notes in this particular song, hear their differences in their voices, in their tonal quality, in their artistry. It's awesome. Let's do this. But before we start, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more and check out my other platforms where you can see a lot of great content, fun stuff, and you can interact with me. I'm excited because 21st to 28th I will be in Manila, Philippines, and I'm already planning my trip to Malaysia for AJL 40. Woo, my dreams are coming true. For all of the Pinoys that want to meet me in Manila, join my FB private group called Yazik in Manila. I hope to sing with you, maybe teach you some harmonies, go to concerts, and just enjoy your beautiful country. I will do the same in Malaysia and perhaps in Korea one day. All of the singers that are in this compilation, I love dearly, and I will start with Aina Abdul. 3, 2, 1, go. Yes, she's making some changes. Nice tone. Nice, very soulful. Oh, listen. That's E5, so it's lowered by 1 semitone, I think. I love the, the soulfulness and her jumping and changing the notes, and sometimes she sounds a little bit similar to Demi Lovato when she sings with the vibrato and the zipped up vocal cords that she's using, and the expression is her own, but I can hear some similarities here. Lovely. Yes, attitude. Yeah, the complete. Oh, my pitch. Complete. I love the growl on that note. Aina Abdul is spectacular. Her technique is always a balance. Like, she wants to have the balance in her voice. She can be very powerful, but she's usually singing in a similar volume when it comes to climaxes, but she can play with dynamics because she can make it quieter and louder, and she's super soulful. I think she gets it. She gets what it is to be a spectacular singer. And she also writes her own music, and she's very creative. Time for Morissette Amon. Yeah, the squeaks. Oh my god, the attitude here. I think I saw this performance once. It's from 2018, so it's been a while ago. Very growly, very, powerful, and some runs there, and conviction, and it's like, yes, I'm here to belt, I'm here to belt, I'm here to show off a little bit and also give you the meaning of those lyrics. Love it. Yeah, she keeps growling on those high notes. Yes, she's paying a proper tribute to Beyoncé. I think Morissette Amon has everything that you can imagine in the best singers ever. She has the whistles, she has the range, she also has the squeaks. That is a very significant thing for her. But you know what, like, every note is placed very well, and she uses a lot of vibrato, and it's just well supported, It's very loud and it's very well supported. Nowadays, I think she's discovered more of heady mix, so there is a little bit more head voice in her mix, which makes her voice sound a little bit lighter and even more effortless. She definitely knows how to take care of her voice. Okay, So Hyang, another spectacular singer from Korea. Let's go. It's a very soprano voice. C#5. Yes, amazing, amazing. I mean, So Hyang, to think that she can sing C6 mixed belt is just crazy to even imagine her vocal range. Her voice is naturally a little bit lighter, a little bit more soprano-ish, a little bit more like, I don't know, maybe Ariana Grande in a way, but she can emote very well. She can lower her larynx for an effect. She uses crying sound and she sells those lyrics like not many. Her style is not only soulful, but it's just emotional and it just moves you in a different way. She still belts, she's still super powerful and super impressive, but there is something else in her compared to all of the biggest divas. Maybe it's experience, because she's 47, I think, now. So maybe it's experience, I don't know. You let me know. What do you think? So Aina Abdul has lowered Listen by 2 semitones, I think, because Morissette has hit an F#5 and So Hyang as well. And I know that Aina Abdul can sing this even higher than original key. There must be a reason why she lowered the key for that particular show, but I couldn't find any other performance of Listen by her. But believe me, Aina Abdul can sing G5s and G#5s and probably A5 as well, mixed voice. And she can whistle. And one of my dreams to come true is Aina Abdul and Morissette Amon duet. And my recent dream is a trio, Morissette, Aina and So Hyang. That would have been out of this world. She's emoting, but I know that these notes are easy for her. Oh, I love that. I'm more than what? You see, she doesn't have to use growls to be powerful and emotional. So that's what we learn from all of these biggest divas. Like for Aina, it was so much style. For Morissette, it was conviction, power, belts, and And for So Hyang, it's the clarity of her voice and the effortless high notes and so much emotion as well, but in a different way. So I also found Sarah Geronimo singing Listen. So let's hear the climax. Yes. Yes, and she uses her own voice. Nice placement. Yes, okay, so she's hit an F5, so it's half step lower than Morissette and So Hyang, but half step higher than Aina Abdul. I could compare her easily to Morissette Amon, I mean Morissette to her because she's been around for longer. They have very similar way of performing in a way, but they have different voices. They have different sounds, but they both use growls, they both use a lot of conviction. And I'd say the high notes for Sarah, they're a little bit more clean because she didn't choose to use a growl on the top note. And let's listen to a little bit more. Yeah, she goes from that chesty mix to pure chest. Yeah, that. I need to hear that complete again. Yes, look at her moves and look how she's living in the song, like soulful. Time for Jake Zyrus at this period of time known as Charice Pempengco. So I remember hearing Charice's performances, not knowing that it's a Filipino singer. I just loved the voice and the vibe and everything. It was way before I knew So Hyang. It was way before I knew Sarah, Aina, Morissette. That must have been like 2009 or 2010 that I discovered Charice, and it's always in my heart. And I support Jake so much. Okay, let's listen to Listen Climax by Charice. Extra 5. This is so spectacular. The star quality that you can see here is out of this world. It's close to Sarah's version with some Morissette Amon and some Aina and maybe a little bit of So Hyang. Because it's so effortless, it's just one tone straight, like you can't hear her voice changing registers or, oh, she's belting here pure chest and this is like a chesty mix or whatever. It just sounds like one voice. The only thing that is interesting is that Jake's tongue is up high and it still sounds good. It's a lot of froggy sound, but it's not too much to me. I don't know, it's just there's something special about Jake being Charice in that, you know, moment of life, performing like this. I think it's something that it cannot be repeated. Although you see, all of the versions are spectacular, all of them, and I'm not saying that Charice's version is the best, but it's kind of like it has the most balance, because Morissette was growly and rah. Sarah was a little bit less growly, but still a lot of, you know, attitude. Aina, a lot of attitude, a little bit different arrangement. And then So Hyang without the growls, but a lot of emotions and a little bit more of like a pure voice. It's just magic to see all of these big divas, you know, sing this super hard song. TNT Boys. I remember this one. Yeah. Love the harmonies. Yes, Francis. Yes, Kiefer. Ah! That's G5. The runs, Maki. Come on. When you have three singers that can sing like this, you expect them to harmonize and surprise you, and they did. The arrangement is incredible. Their voices shine separately and together. And I think this is one of the most perfect performances. And I gotta say that when you take a song such as Listen, which is a very hard song to sing, and sung by Beyoncé, she's like the queen of vocals as well. You gotta make sure that you know, add something. I'm not saying to add another high note here and there, but bring your style, bring your attitude, bring your artistry. And for this particular song, I think they just killed it, because it's just like you see the three boys and you think, I'm wondering if this is more impressive than Beyoncé's version. I love all of these singers. I could not pick the favorite, seriously. And of course, I couldn't do this compilation without Katrina Velarde, another of my favorite. Let's do this. Proper tribute to Beyoncé. It's just effortless for her. It's so powerful. Her voice is so loud, so resonant. So she's singing in the key that Morissette and So Hyang sang. I think the boys took it half step higher than original to G5. But I want to point out something very interesting, because Because of all of the growls that Morissette does, she goes from a growl to like a placement, growl to placement, growl to placement, because you can't really growl here. It would be a different effect in your voice. So it's super impressive that she could jump from here, there all the time. But with Katrina, you can hear how she's playing with the vowels and her voice doesn't really change that much, except for the change of the vowel. No, that's if you want, which is very smart because she wants to keep her vocal cords zipped up. Guys, I couldn't find the moment that I've mentioned, but whenever she sings, if you don't, it stays there and it doesn't really change except for her closing her vowels for a new vowel, but the intention is still there and it's just spectacular. Okay, let's carry on. Yes, belts. Very soulful again. Wonderful. Yeah. Owned. Very good. I mean, the power of Katrina Velarde is undeniable, and she knows where she wants to take a quick breath and just belt the note and then end up in her mix. It's just, she doesn't have to worry. The only thing she wants to focus on is the runs that she's doing, because she's doing them very well and they're very challenging, even for her, I think. She has to choose where she wants to belt properly and then when she wants to place her voice back in the mix and just focus on those lyrics. Guys, all of the singers are super powerful, and let's not pick a favorite. You can say, I prefer this sound, but all of them are vocal Bibles and don't touch them. Don't touch them because I'll be coming after you. I will never pick a favorite. These were my favorite singers on this planet, singing the same song, giving their best to perform, and this is what the music industry should be about, because me as a vocal coach, I can only tell you what they do stylistically and what techniques they're using and what are their voice types and what they sound best in. But I cannot critique this because it was perfection in every clip that we watched. Every singer has something different to bring to the table, but what brings them together is range, power, and emotions that come out. And that's the fourth one. They like to challenge themselves and they work hard. They do work hard. It's not just talent, it's hard work. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe for more and I'll see you soon. Maybe in person with some Filipinos. Take care. Bye bye. I'm gonna boost your voice now.